The online yogis, great to be back again for another week of yoga. Hope you enjoyed the last week's classes, something a little different with the Bron and Kylie one. So lots happening in the studio, so if you do want to come in and do some events, we've got a meditation course coming up, we've got another yin yoga sound healing, last one for the year, another Kundalini course. So check the website if you would like to do any of those. Otherwise, online it is. Let's bring the hands to prayer. Connecting with the breath, connecting with your body. Popping the hands on the knees and continue to sit and observe and allow yourself to just sink into this lovely quiet space. Today's class will be sort of a general / beginner, bit of everything, good all-rounder. Extending the arms out to the side, palms facing towards the front. Really extending, we want to create space in the shoulders with this movement and also activate the lung meridian. So if you really stretch out through your thumbs, that will happen. Inhale, as you exhale, rotate the thumbs down towards the floor. Inhale back the other direction and just continue on in your own time. Simple movement, but can have quite a profound effect on the shoulders and the neck area as far as releasing and keeping the mobility through that joint. One more in each direction. And coming back to the start position, just taking the fingers right back, arms right back. Trying to keep the arms up parallel, squeezing through the shoulder blades, really pulling the fingers back. This opens up the heart constrictor meridian. And slowly lowering back down, just giving the shoulders a bit of a roll in each direction. And we'll make our way onto the hands and knees. So we're going to combine 3 postures into a little flow, just to start the warming up process and just getting us synced in with the breath. So taking an inhale as you exhale, drawing in the tummy, just dropping the head, pressing the hands into the floor for cat. As you inhale, reversing into the cow, lifting out of the shoulders, and then from here on the exhale, seat bones drop back towards the heels. We keep the hands in that position. Inhale back to the hands and knees. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. So just continue on in your own time. Nice and easy. Just try to lead with the breath. So we'll do one more round here. And just coming back onto the hands and knees. Bringing the knees together now, extending the left leg straight back. Dorsiflexing, arms are straight. We'll swing that leg to the left, head to the left, back to the right, head to the right. Continue side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the centre release, extending the right leg. Dorsiflexing, round to the right, head to the right, left, left. Continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back to the centre and release. Take the knees back out hip width. So just drop the seat bones back to the heels, just keep the head up. From here we're going to combine up dog and the child's pose. So as you inhale, hips come forward, down towards the floor, tighten the glutes here, arms out directly below the shoulders. We can gaze up, exhale back to child's pose. Inhale up dog, exhale child's pose. So just continue on. Getting a little bit stronger in the back. If you find this up dog movement too strong, just keep the hips up a little higher. Such a nice posture when you've been sitting a lot. And just opens up the front of the lumbar there. So doing one more. And dropping back to the child's pose, just swing the hands in, rest for a moment. So we're going to combine now a little bit of a mini flow, slightly stronger than what we've been doing. So we're back on the hands and knees. We'll take the hands slightly forward of the shoulders this time, spreading the fingers, stuck the toes, hips to the heels, and then pushing on up to down dog. So inhale, as you exhale, we come to the high plank position. So you can either lower the knees onto the floor or keep the knees up, and then just lower yourself down onto the mat, resting on the forehead, pointing the feet. Inhale, half cobra. Exhale back down. Pushing on back up onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes, hips to the heels, down dog. So that's all one inhale, and then exhale we repeat. Plank, lowering down, cobra, long neck here, down dog via child's pose. And just continue on in your own time. You're just trying to really focus on your movements here and the correct form. So if you just rush through the movement, you're not really thinking about it, just wanting to get it done, that is not yoga. Yoga is very much about bringing that mindfulness action into the movement, into the form, combining that with the breath. The other way of doing it is basically if you're going to the gym and you just want to do a workout to lose weight or something and all you can thinking about is the end, that's not yoga. So very much trying to develop this mindfulness in the movement and move in a meditative state. So we'll do one more round. Finishing on the down dog. Just start to walk the dog there. Just pausing, inhaling as you exhale, stepping the right foot to the hands. Okay, so you want to make sure that foot's between the hands. Once there, just lower the back knee onto the mat, flatten the back foot. As you inhale, we'll come upright, arms towards the ceiling, lift the hips, and then as you exhale, just sink the hips slowly into that hip flexor stretch. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, coming forward. One more time. Lift. Pause. So arms are extending. Just sinking gently into the posture. Bring the hands to prayer now, forearms in line. Twisting to the right, locking the left arm to the outer thigh. You can either stay on that back knee or tuck the back foot. Bring that knee up in a slightly stronger position. Back knee down, hands to the floor at the front, back to plank. Down to the floor, through that cobra, back to the down dog. So it's going through that sequence we've just done. And then we'll step the left foot. Again, once you're there, just pop that knee back down onto the floor, flatten the back foot, arms coming up towards the ceiling, low lunge, exhale, sinking the hips forward. Just going gently into that. It's usually a pretty tight area. And again, one more time. And just coming down, holding. Hands to prayer, forearms aligned, twisting to the left, locking the right arm to the outer thigh. So again, if you've brought that out last time, just do that again so we're all even. Back, knee down, hands to the floor, back to plank. Lowering down, cobra, release, down dog. Inhale, exhale, stepping the right foot. Back knee down again, flatten the back foot. So we'll bring the right arm to the inside of your right foot. Take that foot out a little wider. So your foot's beside the hand, the knees beside your shoulder. Back knees right back as far as possible. And then from here we just start to gently drop down towards the floor. So you can, if you happen to have your roller handy and you can't quite get down onto the forearms on the floor, the roller might be a better alternative. Straightening up the arms, just grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. We'll straighten that leg up, ball of the foot off the floor. Again, if you've got your roller there, you can actually rest your hand on there just for balance. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently dropping down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Dropping down one more time. And then just coming down, hold. Moving forward to lunge. Tuck the back foot, back to plank. Lowering down. Cobra. Release, down dog. And then we're stepping the left foot. Back knee down, again the left arm to the inside of that front foot. Take that foot out a little wider. Shoulders by the knee there, just gently dropping down, or grab a prop. Bolster's handy here too if the roller's a bit low. Very powerful stretch through the groin. And just straightening back up, just grabbing hold of the left foot. Straightening out that leg. Ball of the foot's off the floor. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. One more time. And just dropping down. And moving forward back to the lunge. Back to plank. Lowering down, cobra. Release, back to down dog. Via the child's pose. Inhaling, exhale, stepping the right foot once again. So we'll move into the high lunge this time. However, if you do find it too strong, you can put the back knee down. Arms coming up towards the ceiling. And then just sinking down into that lunge, arms extending. Just bring the hands behind the back now, interlace your fingers, opening up the chest, straightening the arms, inhale, exhale, fold forward. Chest to thigh, arms to the ceiling. And releasing the hands back to the floor. Plank, lowering down. Half cobra, down dog. Stepping the left foot. High lunge. Arms coming down behind the back. Again, opening the chest, straighten the arms, inhale, exhale, fold. Arms towards the ceiling, sink into the lunge. And releasing the hands to the floor, back to plank. Lowering down. Cobra, release. Down dog. Remember to switch on those glutes when you come into cobra. Stepping the right foot. Back heel down, warrior. Right arm to the front, left arm to the rear. Sink on down, drawing that tummy. Inhale, exhale, forearm to your thigh, back arm behind the back. Roll that shoulder back, so we're going to creep that backhand around and try and tuck it into the inside of the front leg there. Gazing up towards the ceiling. Now you can drop that top hand down also to the floor, which makes it a quite strong move. Just releasing that back arm behind you and then just swing it over, down to the floor, back to the plank, lowering down, cobra, release, down dog. Stepping the left foot, back heel down, warrior. Inhale, exhale, side stretch. Again, back arm behind the back, creep it around, gaze up. Again, you can drop that front hand down to the floor. And just swing that back arm around to the floor, back to plank, lowering down, cobra, release, down dog. Stepping the right foot, high lunge. Hands to prayer. Coming onto the incline here. Okay, so a little bit of a different move coming into the warrior. 3. Can extend the arms out here first, or you can keep them in prayer if you want a challenge. Then we power that back leg up behind us. Once you're up, then we can extend the arms either to the side or out to the front. Really extending out through that back leg. Hands to prayer. And then just dropping the back leg behind you, hands to the floor at the front, flank. Lowering down. Cobra, release, down dog. Stepping the left foot. High lunge. Just getting nice and stable here, hands to prayer, incline. Either extending the arms or keep them here and then just power that back leg up behind you. A little bit tricky without the arm support. Arms out to the side. And hands back to prayer. Dropping back down to lunge. Down through the cobra. Down dog. Stepping the right foot, back heel down, warrior. Straighten the front leg, so turn that foot in, keeping the arms out to the side, and we'll just drop forward into the tabletop pose. So nice straight spine, just dropping the arms down so the tip of the fingers are resting on the floor. So you've got to really get this action with the pelvis. Tilting it forward. If you've got it right, you should be able to just swing your arms around. You don't need any support. There's no pressure on your back because you're actually using the muscles to support the position. And then just allow yourself to drop flat onto the palms. Swinging the right arm up to the ceiling, turning the head with it. Lowering back down, inhale, exhale other way. Lowering back down. And we're just going to hang here now, just fold your arms, hang. Just releasing the hands, bend the knees, hands to your thighs, make your way upright. Now either walking or jumping the feet together. Mountain pose. We're moving to the Lord of the Dance posture, which is a lovely pose. A lot of physics in yoga actually, so levers, pivot points here, that's what we're sort of looking at with this posture. So when you're holding that back leg, we've got a pivot point here, the knee, and then we've got the lever of the arm. So just by pushing that foot back into the hand, we can get this action happening with the back leg, which is what we're looking for. So right leg slightly bent, standing. Bent knees by the other one. We extend the right arm. So we're sort of leading out with the chest here. Inhale as you exhale. We push that foot we're holding back into the hand. As that knee lifts, upper body drops. So we're trying to stay nice and slightly curved here with the chest pushing out. And slowly release. Bit of a shakeout. Let's try the other side. Just grabbing the right foot. Left arm extends. Find your focal point. And then you start to push that foot back into the hand. Down we go. Slowly coming back up and release, it's coming back into mountain. So just make your way to the front of your mat. Taking the legs out quite wide here. Slightly angle the feet out. Hands come to prayer. I'm going to drop down into a half squat here. A bit of a Tai Chi exercise. You've got to really tune into your breath here. Take your mind down to this hara area. Energy centre below the belly button. And just come into that timeless state. Spine's nice and straight here, so you don't want to be curving out like this. Again, pelvis tilts forward. Lower back is active. Coming down a little bit deeper now. Now we can go all the way if possible. And just tuck the elbows inside of the knee here. Now from here you can either pop the hands behind you and just drop back down onto your back, or you can do a little roll back and then just come down into Shavasana. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure into the midsection now. So extending the arms behind you, palms up, arms are parallel, legs are together, dorsiflex, inhale, exhale, raise the left leg, 90 degrees, inhale, leg down, 8 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, onto the other leg, continue on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and just coming back down, arms by the side. So a little bit of a warm up for this next posture. So our target area here again is that colon area, just around here, ascending, descending. So the way we can hit that spot is to slide the left foot up by the right knee, let that knee drop out to the side, and then just curve around to the left and pop your left hand on top of the knee. So you're not pulling on that knee at all, it's just a marker really. This creates this curve. So on the right hand side here, the ascending colon, we're targeting that. So you just pop your hand there so that you can feel the pressure there. Dorsiflexing the right foot, so very important that we stay nice and relaxed through the neck and shoulders. So take an inhale, exhale, attempting to sit up. So you might just get here, pop back down. Maybe you get up a little bit further, all the way, pop back down. Now if you're finding that you just can't move and you're getting all this pressure in the neck, you can start from the seated position. Just drop back to just pre-collapse and then back up. So we're going to do 8 reps here. 2. As you come back down, really important that we keep this curve happening. You might straighten up as you come up, but as you come back down, back around to the curve. That way you'll feel it on that right hand side. 5, 6, and we don't care whether you can do it or not. 7, it's the form that's really important with these sit-ups. 8, so if you've done that correct, so just straighten out the leg, realign the body. That right hand descending colon, you should really be feeling some action in that area. The amazing thing about the body, if you take your energy somewhere to that part of your body, you can create a healing effect, especially if it's positive energy. Let's try the other side. So I'll slide that right foot up, just let the knee drop out, just curve around, right hand's on the knee, left hand's on your descending colon now. Dorsiflex the left foot, inhale, exhale, lift. If you do happen to have any kids around, they can hold your foot, or you can stick it under the lounge if you want a slightly easier version. 3, so you can see I'm not pulling at all with that hand, it's just marking so that when I drop back down I have to curve around. 4, 5, I'm not straining at all through the neck and shoulders, I'm not trying to throw myself up. It's important to get rid of that mindset about having to achieve something at all costs. 6, 7, one more. 8, whew. And it's going back down, Shavasana. Just take a roll over into your tummy now, so we can target that same area through the half bow pose, but from the waist, from the back instead of the front, but it also creates a stretch there as well. So the left hand's going to grab the left ankle, and the right arm's bent, resting the forehead on the hand. Trying to bring the legs together here. Inhale as you exhale. Just push that foot back into the hand again, levers. Head comes up off the floor. Maybe the knee will come off, maybe not. Exhale back down. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have a little rest. Let's set up for the other side. And if you can't grab the ankle, you can just pop that hand down on the floor, palm down. Still keep the leg bent, still try and lift. So inhale, exhale, lift, release. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Really focusing on the form here. 5, 6, and relax. So I'll bring that all together with full bow, grabbing both ankles. Again, if you can't grab both, just pop the hands down like this, palm down by the side of the body. It's all technique, just push back. Inhale, exhale, lift. Or just hold this position. And release, inhale, exhale, lift. So this time you can either hold it statically or you can rock. Again, giving those organs a bit of massage down there. And release. Hands by the chest, we'll push up onto the hands and knees. Take the knees wide, toes together, just drop back into the child's pose. Now we'll come into a seated position. So we're in this Caesar position. We're going to drop the hips over to the right. Just bring that right foot out, pop it in against your thigh here, left foot sticking out the side here. If you're having trouble sitting nice and comfortable, grab your blanket, sit on that, a little bit of height should help. However, if this knee is not happy, you can extend that leg out to the side. Hands behind the back of the neck, elbows pulling back, inhale, exhale to the left, back to the centre, 6 more that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the start, hands to the front, and then just sliding the hands forward and coming down into this lovely little stretch. Straightening back up, just straightening out the legs, bit of a shake out. Swinging the legs around to the other side. So quite often, I know for myself personally, this side is quite different to my other side. So I do like to do a bit more on this side. Hands behind the back of the neck, elbows pulling back. Inhale, exhale to the left, right. 6 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the start, hands to the front. So you're trying to come out straight out from the groin here, you know, veer off to the left a little. Slowly coming back up, straightening out the legs. Bit of a shake out. So we'll take both legs out wide, just push from behind to create that opening through the groin here. You can grab a prop for resting on, so I'll just grab that. And we'll just drop forward and we'll rest up here. Just straightening back up here, and we'll just twist around to the right. Try and place both hands either side of this right leg, and then we drop down to this side, so it's a little bit more awkward than the forward movement. Straightening back up, and then we'll go around to the other side and then drop on down there. Straightening back up, and once again dropping forward. You might find that you may have an improvement after doing those two sides. And straightening back up, just tucking your hand under each knee and lifting the legs up to release. Okay, we're going to move into the supported fish pose. So you'll need your bolster for this one. Just popping it behind you. You need a block or something to rest your head on behind you there. Legs are just straight, and we just fold over. And if you find it a bit strong, just pop a blanket under the butt, or you can actually raise the head up a bit higher to ease the curve. And then as you find yourself opening, just dropping down a bit deeper. Alright, so we'll slowly bring ourselves into a seated position. Once you're upright, just bring the bolster around under the knees now. And we'll settle back down into Shavasana. And you can pop something behind the head if you want to release the neck after that stretch. And we'll just settle down into this lovely, relaxing posture. Yeah, starting to bring a little bit of energy back into your feet and hands. There, slowly making your way onto your side. Making your way into a seated position. Bringing the hands to prayer. We'll finish with the chant of Om today, shall we? Inhaling together. Namaste. Well done at home, and thank you all for being on this online format. Appreciate your continued support, and I'm hoping you're still getting a lot out of it. Feel free to leave comments or even send me an email. Favourite class, what's your favourite class? So I've got a bit more of an idea of what you guys actually want out there. See you next time.